All right, Max Morning, guys. Thank you so much. I'll talk briefly about some of the things that you should do and some new things that we are doing to get ready for the 90-day game plan starting on the 3rd of January through to March 2022. All right, so first of all, I want you to be grateful. All right, before you assess your activities that you've done, before you assess your team, before you assess yourself, you need to be very grateful. Gratitude is very important. Once you are grateful, you will know that there's life, all right? Once there's life, there are a lot of things that you can actually achieve when you have life. So be grateful. I know most of us, our business is not the way we wanted it to be. Our team is not growing as we want it to grow currently. Our income is not at the level that we want it to be. I can feel you. I've been where you are. You have to be grateful that at least you are alive. Once you are alive, you have everything, and there's actually another chance for you to make another year a good year. But I can say that 2021 was a good year because I'm still here. I'm still alive because you are still on the call. You are still here. We still have access to the training. We still have the company still growing. We still have the company opening new markets. So I can say 2021 was a good year. Ladies and gentlemen, you need to be grateful. Be grateful for what is happening around you. Be grateful that God has given you life. Be grateful that your family is around. Be grateful that you are able to even understand what I am talking about. The first step is gratitude. Now, the second step is do self-assessment. So assess the things that worked for you, the things that didn't work for you, the things that you learned this year, the lessons, the mistakes you made. Do that self-assessment. How many books did you read? What are the lessons you got from those books? What are the actions that you are going to take? It's not a matter of you reading books and learning from people. What I want is the lessons you got and the actions that you are going to take. So what are the things that you are going to do? What is the take-home message from 2021? Basically, that's what I'm talking about. What is the take-home message? Assess yourself. Assess. What are the did wells and the do betters? Did wells are things that you think that it's improved, you did well on. Do betters are things that I like to call them do betters, not as in mistakes or things that you didn't do well. All right. So I call them do betters. It means that things that you could do better or you should do better. So what are some of the things that you need to do better? You didn't make a lot of signups. You didn't make a lot of calls. When I pick your prospect book, you have not really updated it. You didn't do training call for your team, your WhatsApp group. You didn't add new people. You didn't do training. You didn't do new associate orientation. You didn't set up your people right. You didn't pick at least 4 people that you are working with from your team. You didn't communicate well with your mentor. So those are do betters that you need to improve on. So you need to add to some of the things that you do next year to improve on that in 2022. So as I said, first, be grateful. Secondly, self-assessment. Did well. What are the things you did well? Assess all those things, write them down, and then the do betters. What are the things that you need to change? What you need to do better? If you decide not to do anything different, it's like Sir Isaac Newton's law of motion. A body in motion will continue to be in motion till an external force acts on it. If you don't do anything different starting from January 1st, 2022, it will end December 30th, 31st December 2022, and it will look like the same thing. Your bank account will be the same, your health will be the same, your body will look like the same. You honestly, if you want to lose weight, what do? You put in action. You take a product, you work out, you watch your meal, you watch the food you eat, right? So you want to grow your income, you want to change your business, you want to have a lot of team members. You start by branding yourself better, and communicate with people, expand your list, add more people constantly, be consistent with what you're doing. And you have to be very deliberate. You don't just post anyhow. Be very conscious and deliberate about what you are doing and what you are posting. All right. So after self-assessment with did well and do better, the next one is your team assessment. Now assess your team. How many people did you start with this year in your team? Binary and then enrollment, left and right. How many people did you start with? How many personals have you enrolled during this year? How many people are still active in the business the last 3 months, this month? How many people are currently active as of today, 24th of December? You need to do those assessments. How many people in your team are senior associates now? How many are bronze? How many are going silver? How many are quite active. How many people are even on this call? How many people are reviewing the calls that we do? How many people are taking part of the 90-day run? How many people are this? How many people are that? So you need to do that team assessment. You need to take inventory. That's what my mentor calls it. Chris Jengras, he calls it inventory. So he tells me to take inventory of my team. Once you do the assessment to see what didn't go well and what you should do well, that's when you'll be able to plan and say, well, starting next 1st January, I'll try and do WhatsApp training at least once a week in my WhatsApp page, or I'll try and do trainings once a week, or I'll learn how to do BOM, or I'll teach my people how to communicate. I'll teach my people how to do presentation, or I'll try and be doing videos. I'll try and post myself or post something motivational on my social media, whatever it is. If you don't put in such effort, if you don't put in such deliberate effort, your team will not know what to learn from or anything to learn from. So you need to do something that your team will be able to learn from. So those are the team assessment I want you to do. So assess your team, take inventory, did well and do better. The next one is you need to set goals. Set goals for 2022. First one can be your income goals. What is your current income? How much do you want to be earning by mid-year? How much do you want to be earning by end of year? You need to set that income goal. Sometimes, after setting the income goal, it looks ridiculous. Multiply it by 2 and then multiply that number again. It doesn't hurt to dream big. So let's say your income goal currently is 10,000 cedis. That you think maybe you are bronze now, so you think that, well, by the end of January, by the end of December 2022, you should be earning maybe 10,000 cedis in your business. That's it's you are playing safe. You want to be on the safer side so that it will be okay as a big dream. Now multiply that number by 2 and multiply it again. So that is what? 20,000 and 40,000. So from 10,000 cedis to 40. It has been done before. I've seen someone that was prime 1. The following year, same time, that exactly 12 months later, the guy was a diamond associate. From prime bonus level 1, what changed? That new year, he decided to put things in place. He decided to do some activities. He decided to do some things. He decided to commit more on his business. He decided to travel around. He decided to do calls. He decided to do things that will produce the income. He decided to do away with some negativity. He decided to cut ties with some people that are wasting his time. So you need to set goals. You need to set goals for all these things. What is your current income? What do you want to be making by the end of 2022, in the mid of 2022, mid-year? What do you want to be making? Set income goals. The other goals should be your habits. So what are the habits that you're going to improve on? Maybe you're a very punctual person on Zoom calls, or you've been doing WhatsApp trainings, or you've been posting on social media once a while. So those habits, what are the habits that are going to bring you money? How are you going to improve on that? So just draw a line, a table, and write habits on top, and the left side did well and do better. So the habits that you're doing well, habits that are bringing you good health, habits that are helping you help more people, habits that are helping you change your family's life, habits that are helping you grow your business on the other side. And then do better, habits that you think waste your time, habits that take money from your bank, habits that take money from your pocket, habits that don't bring assets, habits that are liabilities, habits that waste your time, habits that waste your energy, habits that put negativity in your heart, habits that waste your time. You put it at the other side and do less of that and try to cut some of those things off. So those are some of the goals that you can set. The other thing too will be customers. What is your target for the customers? Because one of the things that we are learning at the GoPro Accelerator, this year I decided to be part of the GoPro Accelerator. It's a very big goal that I had last year, that 2022 I must be part of GoPro Accelerator. The amount is $10,000. It was not easy. I decided to commit and be part of it. So I did. And it's a big leap for me, because the kind of dreams that I'm doing, I want to be crown diamond in 2022. And I don't just want to play it safe. I don't want to play it small. I want to go in big and do it well. So I need to learn from people who are actually doing it well. I need to learn from people who are making millions every single month, and that's why I made that dream come true this year. So you can also put something on your dream board. You can also, the next thing I'm going to put on my dream board is I want to be speaking at Eric Warren stage. I want to be speaking at virtual GoPro, physically, not by virtual. So these are ridiculous things. If from Africa, how am I going to go? I don't even have a visa to USA. I don't, let alone me going to Las Vegas as a speaker at GoPro. It's a big dream. I don't know when it's going to come true. It is still a dream. So you too should set some of these. It doesn't hurt to set big dreams. It doesn't hurt to dream big, too big. Nobody is going to attack you for dreaming too big. You can just put some car B. Maybe right now you don't even have a bicycle, but put some car B on your setup, print it and put it on your fridge. Everywhere you pass, no, the car is there. It's okay. Nobody is going to say, hey, why are you dreaming too big? Nobody is going to take money from you for dreaming too big. Dream it. And I know that once you have those dreams hunting you every day, you're going to put in activities and actions that are going to bring you that specific result that you need to get there. All right. So it's very, very important. So one of the things that I'm learning from Lacelita is that you need to have a huge customer base and a huge network of distributors. So we are building the business, right? But you need to also have a huge customer base that you can recruit from. That is the third goal. You need to put in that action. You need to try and do it. The other thing too is that you need to master the fundamentals. That's the 7 fundamental skills of network marketing, right? You building your list, prospecting, inviting, following up, presenting the opportunity, third-party credit, all those, and closing. So you need to master it. You need to master. It has to be on your fingertips. You need to be able to produce. You need to be able to vomit it out if you are presenting anyhow. You need to be able to produce content with it for your team. You need to be able to train people on it. You need to also master social media. You need to also master leadership skills. So what are some of the things that you need to learn? How you can become a leader, how you can become a good leader to be able to help yourself. And then the next one is how you can identify people and mentor them to become a leader. Those are some of the things that I think you need to add to your goals. And I know that 2022 is going to be an amazing year. I hope we all learn from it. In conclusion, be very deliberate, conscious, and intentional. All your activities that you're going to do in 2022 so that it will be different from this year. I love you all. Stay awesome. Stay sweet. Bye for now.